Australian University because she strained that beginning. But it was good to see when I flew out to the Shih-tzu-Maltese that she was all smiles and she was confident that understands that it wasn't anything too serious, it would respond to treatment, and that she's certainly been on the court leading the way with her teammates.
Well, look, it's good. Of all people, I always like to find out before the Olympics who's the unknown entity that people like yourself, Simone, are looking to, who will, take on the names like become our Yana Olsons, become our Nathan Deeks. Who's the person that we don't know about yet that you're keeping an eye on?
I don't know that you don't know about, but I've always had a soft spot for Robin Bell, who is in this canoe slalom event, when they're in the canoe and they have to go through the gates down a whitewater rapid as such, which is such a fascinating sport in itself. Robin has been a past world champion, and I caught up with him when he was up here in the Hunter in the middle of the year, earlier this year, and he's so confident, and he's a man who has, away from sport, maintained his studies at university as well. He has the potential to win, and I just think that he's a name that I would love people to know.
Robin Bell.
Robin Bell.
All right, I've written it down on a piece of paper. But that's the way Tim Holt gets to work every day.
With a helmet?
Actually, Simone, I was absolutely flabbergasted watching Catalyst during the week on ABC TV. The amount of science and the depth of the science that goes behind our athletes in the effort of winning medals at the Olympics.
Have you ever visited the RAS?
I haven't had that opportunity.
Even if you're not a sporting fan, it is a fascination in itself to do the tour and to actually see the pool, even just for itself, and the technology that has gone into the pool. Millions and millions of dollars have been spent. And actually, in talking about the pool, apparently the pool in China is incredibly fast, and we're going to be looking at
I don't get that. How do you have a fast pool? It's a square of water.
Yeah, it's all about the wash, and the lane ropes play a big part. So there's a lot to it. What role do the lane ropes play? It's all about the wash, and from lane to lane and all that sort of thing. But yeah, there's a lot to it. See, this is the thing.
It's a pool.
We look at it. It is a pool. It has exactly. What do they do to it to make it fast? Who knows? So what do you make of all of the and the breakup? Is that when it became, they were the hot, they were into people, but they only see each other every now and then at competitions. It's not like they're living the normal relationship that you and I might have, where you see your partner every day and you go out to dinner every day, or you have a meal together or whatever. They're basically, their relationship has been based around their sport, around competition, and sport for them has come first. And their reasons for breaking up, they've been saying to the media, is because they want to do well in Beijing. I don't find that too surprising, actually.
But no, I'm asking more of you. You've been shocked at the level of media interest.
Yeah, but that's kind of it's being driven especially by one network, and I think that's because they've had them, signed up for the special bits and pieces. I think the Australian public is interested.
Don't you be weighing on nothing?
There we go. The ins and outs of the underpaired acts and their ramifications upon the Australian Olympics. Who would have thought? This is a Saturday talk about.
Mr. Right, the latest novel from author Anita Heiss. That's Speaking Out, Sunday nights from 9:30 on ABC New South Wales.
You can catch Rihanna Patrick in an action-packed Sunday evening, of course. She's straight after Monica Attard. You catch Speaking Out, and this week, apart from the fact that I stupidly thought that rabbis had to be males, I didn't realise that two rabbis would be taking leading Jewish figures from around the world into Palestine to meet Palestinians.
She is, in fact, the only person, her group Encounter is, in fact, that she is an extraordinary character. They like Melissa Weintraub. She's the Director of Education and Outreach at Rabbis for Human Rights in North America, and she is also the leader of this group called Encounter. And she's a very, very serious lady, but she's a really, really interesting woman. She's she comes from Mid-America originally, and from a mixed religious background, but she ended up becoming a rabbi in New York. So she talks about the whole process and how accepted she is amongst the Jewish in the Jewish faith. as a female rabbi. But she also talks about her great passion, which is to kind of make a difference, to put a stamp and to open people's eyes to the realities of life in Israel and the occupied territories. And so to that end, she takes Jewish leaders, predominantly from America, but from elsewhere in the world as well, into Gaza